look, we challenged them, and so Zoe Lofgren and I and a group went down there. And I was simply suggesting the majority visit detention centers. Now, I know the majority's really into private prisons. And if you're into private prisons and handing over the keys from the government to private entities, only goal is profit. Then you can do that. But Congressman Lofgren and I saw what profit does. It means that you are going to have children not have the medical care that they need because it's profit. They don't want to give doctors and nurses because the food that they eat will be substandard because it's about profit. The conditions and their housing and their bedding will be minimal because it's profit. Now, and the other thing, I think it's obscene to talk about people who are fleeing organized crime elements in Honduras, El Salvador, like you have never seen, where there is no civil society, where you just don't dial 911 and expect the police to show up. That's what they are fleeing with their children. What are they fleeing? Murder, rape, dismemberment. That's what they're doing to people. So they're fleeing. So stop calling them illegal immigrants to the United States. No, what they are is under our law seeking asylum in the United States of America, and they are refugees to this country. Cannot we not make that basic distinction between somebody who comes here seeking work? They stay in their country. It's not about them being able to earn a living. They can earn a living in their country. What they can't do in their country is survive, is live without the imminent fear of death. And the majority party likes to talk about children. Well, these are children. That's what they are. You should meet these children and see the tears in their eyes and see the effect. I want you to think of a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old. Do you have that child in your mind, a 2-year-old? And then I want you to think of that child spending 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, a year. Right, so we found them for a year. Sorry, Congressman Lofgren, we found them for a year. And we challenged President Barack Obama, and you know what? He changed the policy and they were released. And I'm happy that we had lawyers go back to the Flores decision, because it is about children in the end. I just want you to think about children, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds, who have already seen incredible violence, and they're fleeing, and they go through this torturous, dangerous, filled with minefields coming through Mexico to reach our border, and finally they reach the United States of America. And what do? They're jailed once again, and they're treated inhumanely once again. What happened? What happened to the United States of America? So I know the majority wants to send a message, don't come to America, because this is what's going to happen to you. I think it's the wrong message. And if we really want to send a very clear message, then let's have a real war on drugs. Because the drugs that we consume as Americans is what causes the destabilization of the country and the undermining of the underpinnings of democracy in those nations, making those people have to flee to come to the United States of America. So let's first think about giving them freedom in their own countries. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman,
For the purpose of the gentleman from Rhode Island, seek recognition.
I move to strike the last word.
Gentleman's